Hey everybody, this one is about WeVideo. So WeVideo is my favorite movie making app, and if you go to WeVideo.com, it will take you to this app that lets you create a movie. You could also use it to create like a picture, like a narrated picture slideshow of some kind as well. This is very similar to Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker, or iMovie, if you've ever used those products. You can create an account. Free account will let you make a 5-minute video. If you need a little bit more time and want to use a little bit more bells and whistles, for example, you can screencast in WeVideo if you have the Pro account. Let me know. These are some kind of like generic accounts I created you could use to log into WeVideo. So I'm going to go ahead and log in using Student01 with WeVideo Student as the password. Okay, so I've just logged into WeVideo with Student01 at wcscc.net and WeVideo Student as the password. And I've made a couple of videos in here with this account, but basically to get started, you click on Video, Create New Video. And there we go. It's going to ask you to save the video to a project. And a project is basically like a folder. So you may want to just make a random folder to save it to, or a random project. I like to think of projects as folders. So anyway, you're going to start your video. So I'm going to go into this folder called My Project, and I'm going to hit New Edit, and Blank Edit, and Start. All right, here we go. There's a whole bunch of stock images in here, which is kind of cool. I like to, this is sort of your basic editing area down here. As you can see, you can add some music. Ooh, that was loud. And I'm going to turn this down. Turn my audio down. There we go. So you can add some music. You can add some text. And of course change colors and fonts and all sorts of things. There we go. And then preview your video. I believe you can shorten these tiles to be a little bit shorter if you want. Now, this is basic editing. I personally, oh, there's where you do some voiceover. Very cool. Yep. Hello, this is voiceover. Oops, stop and check mark. So yeah, you can add all of these elements to your video. I like to go into the menu here and change to timeline mode. I really like timeline mode because I feel like it lets you really get creative with this video. It shows you, so this is the video track, this is the picture that I inserted, and then this is the voiceover piece I did that's sort of layered under the picture, and then this is the theme music I inserted. So when you're in timeline mode, you can actually play with these things a little bit more. So I can like make the background music volume lower. I wanted to lower that down, or I could just make certain spots in the background music lower if I wanted to. My voiceover, I could try to turn that up a little bit more if I wanted to. I can change the length of these clips. All right, so whichever mode you're comfortable with is great. So I can get rid of that. Up here, you're going to want to use these tools, okay? So under the A, you've got all these cool title text kind of graphics. So if I wanted this to be my title graphic, I can layer it over the picture. So see, I've got the picture here with the text layered over it. So that's how you can kind of layer layer text over image. These are fancy text boxes because they sort of move and swoop in and out. You could use just sort of a plain text box if you wanted to. So this is just simple sample text, and make that shorter. So you would just double click on it down here in the timeline to adjust my big project, to adjust that, and you could change the size of it. You can go over here and edit the size and the location, and of course color and all that fun stuff. Font. So now I can play this in my timeline. But you know, I can also get rid of this and insert something a little bit more exciting. Here's this one. Adjust the length. Double click on it. My big cool project. I can change the colors that are on there. And of course, I think if I go under here, yeah, I can change the size. So now my project looks like this.
Hello, this is Lucy.
All right. So again, with this mode, it's kind of all about layering different elements. If you go to this folder here, you can actually import your own pictures. And so if I have a picture of, oh, where's that? Yeah, the cats. So there's the cats, okay? So this is just one of my own pictures. So I can insert one of those, and I could record some narration over the cats if I wanted to. I could use my webcam to record myself, so I could even do like a recording of me talking. It's going to count me down. Hey everybody. And then that will just plug right into my video. There it is. I could layer that over the cats if I wanted to. If I double clicked on it, I could change the size. And now when I play that, there it is. Or I could maybe put this after the cats. So I'm just sort of like on my own here. I can, again, make that bigger if I wanted to. Some other tools you might find, so you can do screen recording, webcam recording, or narration. Some other tools you might find interesting is under callouts. This rectangles and arrows and circles are kind of nice. Like sometimes like if I want to point something out, let's see, this is really long. Here we go. Actually, if something's too long, you can also use the scissors here to cut it, and then just on my keyboard I'm just hitting delete to delete some stuff. So I can actually double click on the arrow, change the color. I can go here, move it around if I wanted to point out like a certain cat or something on the screen. I could do that. There's more properties here, like if you wanted to do a fade of some kind with that arrow. So here we go. Here's my video. Yeah. All right, stop. Now the music is really fun. You can play with the music. There's lots of different types of music. You could just drag it right down into the audio tracks down here. And then you can play with sound. Now, keep in mind that if you need more tracks, just click the plus sign here to add them. I think you guys can see that on my screen. Yeah, here. Add new video or audio track. So let's say I want to add not only do I want to add the arrow to this cat picture, but I also want to add like a circle or something, then I'm going to need another video track to add, because the video tracks are just for videos or pictures. The audio tracks obviously are for sound things. So I'm going to add a video track. So now I have another layer, and I can go over here, and I said maybe a circle. Yeah, this is way too big. Cut that. All right. Double click on it so that I can come over here, and maybe I just want to like highlight this particular lovely little cat. There. So now when I play my video, see, I've got all these layers going on here, and it's all showing up at the same time. So there's lots of tools under this A. So this folder is where you upload and import your own stuff. The A is where you put in like text and things like that. And then we went over the music. Just kind of drag it down into the appropriate track. This guy is for transitions. So if you want to add like a fun transition between something, you can do that. And this guy is for cool backgrounds. So let's say I want to put a cool background behind my video. I can drag one of these guys down, and actually whatever's on top is going to cover whatever's on the bottom. So my video's on the bottom, and so I need to make sure my video is on top so it shows up. There we go. Yeah, so you can add cool backgrounds to things as needed. For example, here, actually, I want to put a background here. Maybe I'll make this picture, actually I'm going to get rid of this picture here. Yeah. Now I have a cool background behind my introductory text.
Hello, this is VoiceOver.
Okay. So play with this. I think it's really fun. Some of you might enjoy it. I'm going to now finish my video. And when you finish your video, you're going to give it a name. And then you're going to publish it to, I would say, Google Drive and or YouTube. Either way, that'll give you a link that you can then share with me and the class. All right, guys, that's WeVideo in a nutshell.